Hey guys, Apav here, and I've been doing a lot of unboxings recently, but that's because I'm getting a lot of cool stuff. Here is the Hauppauge HD PVR 2. I started out my gaming experiences with the HD PVR 1. Sadly, the contacts on it just stopped recognizing what I was plugging into them, and I switched over to an Elgato capture card. However, that one I have the original Elgato HD capture, and that one is starting to have some weird quality issues, and the software on Mac for some reason won't let me log into Twitch, so I can't really stream using it either because it won't be picked up by OBS. So with this, I downloaded Windows 10 on my Mac, and I can stream this through OBS, and I can obviously use it to record literally everything. The reason I got this is because it is the only PVR and capture card I can still find that, I'm not going to be able to read through all of this, but that still records composite and component inputs. It still records an analog input, which is great for me for recording retro consoles, and hopefully in the future streaming retro consoles. They market this as a way to record like from the TV. However, you can even see from the front of the box that yes, video games, that is what a lot of people do with these. The literally only downside to this is it doesn't record in 60 frames per second. For streaming, that's alright. I mean, streaming 60 frames per second isn't really a viable option with my internet, but I would have liked to be able to record my PS5 in 60 frames per second. I might start recording my PS5 with just the built-in recording feature, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I find it interesting that they do sell this as a way to like record TV and movies, because yes, it's legal to record things onto a VHS tape. I find it interesting how like it's illegal to download videos off the internet, but it's completely legal to just record them from the TV. I feel like our copyright laws need to be changed, but that is what this is marketed as. But as you can see, also can be used to record console or PC gameplay. I believe Jonas Neubauer used one of these when he used to stream on Twitch. Not to get too depressing, but this way I can really stream anything that I want. As you can tell, I need Windows, which is why I installed Windows. There's probably a way of recording this on Mac because there was some third-party software that let me do this, but if I want to stream, I'm definitely going to have to go through OBS on Windows. Just go through all the specs if you want to pause and read all of that stuff, but we're just going to go through this all together anyways. After selling this to all the, the consumer people we have over here, for PC gamers, your personal HD video recorder and streamer for your best gameplay. And I guess I can just stream from their built-in application to Twitch or YouTube, which is nice. I don't know what I'll end up going with when I log into, or switch between Mac OS and Windows 10, because I'm still going to edit on Final Cut Pro, which might make this a nightmare. Let's actually get to opening this up. It's been way too long. That is one big piece of tape. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh, it has little grooves. That's useful. So this just fell right out of it. It's the power adapter, or AC adapter. What else? Got tons of different cables since, it can be used with anything. Guessing this is micro USB, just standard micro USB. Here is, a whole set of component cables. I don't think I'll need that. Unless does it have an HDMI out, or is that the only output? That might be, we'll figure it out. What the heck is this thing? I've seen these around, I forget what they are. We'll get onto that in the future when I look through the manual, I guess. Just a standard HDMI cable. Here it is. Here's the component slash composite inputs if you'd like to go that route. And then the capture card is down here, or the PVR I should say. PVR stands for Personal Video Recorder. I believe it pretty much does all the stuff inside this device here, instead of putting most of the pressure on your computer. I could be wrong, but that's how I was explained that. Now this is like half the size of my old Hauppauge. This is tiny. Also more sleek. I kind of like this. It feels higher quality. Well, that's cool. And it has a HDMI out. So I don't know why they would need to include the component plugs. Because, you know, whatever you would be plugging into the audio video spot would probably already come with component cables. But hey, free pair of component cables, I guess. And then we get all the paperwork. I got my activation code for the software, and then an installation guide, how to set up the recording software, I guess, on Windows. Oh, this thing over here is an infrared, I guess, receiver or blaster they call it. I don't think I'll be needing any wireless communications with this. I'm just going to be using it for gaming. Alright, that's everything. And I'm just really impressed with how this looks and feels. Alright, let's peel off the protective coat on top. That's pretty cool. I don't know why they bothered doing that, since this isn't like super glossy. It's a cool finish though. Pretty sure that's just the power button, but it could be a record button. Yeah, Hauppauge also makes a pretty handy PVR that will, I think, record in 4K, or at least a very high quality. It's a portable recorder though, and you just press a button and it records everything locally. Obviously that isn't good for streaming, but it looked pretty cool. If you're just gonna do recordings, that might be what you want to go with. But alright, here's my new PVR. I'm gonna hook everything up and see how that goes. But I think that kind of shows you everything that you would need to see what's in the box. This cable doesn't... The things that scare me about these is, like, if this breaks, I have to find another one in order to record anything with analog. My Elgato had one of these adapters and it broke. So hopefully this holds together. It's just that the cables are really thin, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not going to be twisting it around too much. Since this is an unboxing, I feel kind of cheap for not unboxing everything, so let's just watch this real quick. So we got the micro USB, which is standard quality, really. This is pretty good, pretty durable. Again, not sure how many uses I would have for it. And then just HDMI, pretty standard length, probably a meter or like a yard. Doesn't look like it's gold plated or anything, but that might be longer than a yard. You know, that actually might be 6 feet. That is pretty impressive. It doesn't look like it, but if I stand up and hold it, it is about as tall as me, and I'm like 5'10", so here's all the stuff. It bizarrely has made my couch dirty. I guess that just escaped from the cardboard packaging. Hopefully you can hop onto my Twitch at APAVPlays, and I'll be streaming a bit with this in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.